You can live a life of happiness, of kindness right now, starting now. You can take back control starting now. You can understand when you're sad. This is part of the evolution of you and your growth. There's going to be tough times. There's going to be times that you have to power through, and you're going to build mental toughness and have resilience to get the transformation that you deserve. All right, let's go. If you are tired of not feeling fit, tired of having a lack of focus, tired of not having the financial resource that you deserve to have, this is your place to be. This is the Live 100 podcast. This is a place we come to make transformation, to push through resilience, and to take back control of our lives. And today, that's exactly what we're going to talk about. Take back control. If you want to break bad habits, if you want to build a future that you can be proud of so you can magnify the success that you and your family and everyone around you deserves to have, then let's get after it today. We're going to talk about 5 steps, right? 5 core principles that we can focus on today to not only take back control of right now, but take back control of yesterday, today, tomorrow, your future, 2024. So let's get after it. First up, embrace present moments. I want you to think about how much of your day, how much of your week, today, yesterday, the day before, last week was just on autopilot that you can't even remember because it's just something that you're going through looking for something else ahead of you, right? Well, I can't wait to get to the weekend. I can't wait to get through today. I can't wait to get through my moment, right? We're constantly looking ahead or just battling in our mind about the past that we lose track of just the present moment. How many times have we thought about just centering ourselves to be right where we are right now? Take a deep breath. Take in exactly where you are. Take in your position because this is where you are. This is what you have to build upon. This is your starting line. And in most of us, we lose track. So maybe today you've gotten up early. Maybe you've taken the time to get a workout. Maybe time to, eat right, to center yourself, to potentially take a moment to really set yourself up for the day. Or maybe you've woken up late. You hit a snooze button, right? You ran out the door, not really being able to take time for yourself or spend time with your family, to get stuck in traffic, to, stop for breakfast at Hardee's, to just get to a job that you can't wait to get through because it's fire after fire because you're not fully there, because it's not something to fulfill you, just to get to the end of the day, right? And you've been repeating this process. So what do? Do we look forward to tomorrow, or do we just regret what's been behind us, or do we take back control of where we are right now? So stop, look around, feel, breathe, appreciate exactly where you are, because this is not where you're going to be tomorrow. And this is your moment right now, your starting line, that you can mentally start to set the stage for what's about to become of you. So embrace your present moment. Next is feel your emotions. And I mean, truly feel it. So many times, and I've done this, right? I come from, an Italian family where we've always hold to just not show our emotions, right? Don't show when we're sad, don't show when we're happy, right? Even today, I have a hard time just even, embracing happiness, right? And I come from, have a beautiful, amazing Hawaiian wife where they're all smiles, they love, they're very big on hugs. And I'm very not that. It's just not, it's been inbred in me. And I have to take time to feel the emotion. And you have to do that when you're sad, when you're angry, when you're happy. You have to embrace that part so you can understand and be aware of how you react when challenges come up, when good things come up, right? Because what are we all doing this for? We're all doing this to have a better, more fulfilled life. And we can't understand the position that we're in today. It's going to be very difficult when we do get there to be happy with our outcome, to be excited for our outcome, to be fulfilled with our outcome, because we've lost track of our emotional setting. So you have to take back and feel this presence in your body. When you're angry, that's okay. Okay, something's made you angry. Take control of it, right? Take back control. Say, should this make me angry? I have this talk with my kids a lot because they're at this point where they're growing. They're transforming. They're just growing into little boys and girls, and they get frustrated by things that have no emotion back, right? I get frustrated by their seatbelt, or I get frustrated by their shoelaces, right? Things that they're focused on that they think is doing something to them, in fact, is an inanimate object. So think about your day, right? How many times do you get mad when you drop your keys, or the door doesn't open right away, or you stub your toe? These things that are outside of you, that you let your control get taken away from. How many times have you just pushed off happiness because you're thinking happiness comes when you meet this special someone, or you have this money, or you have something, right? There's some thought in your mind that's not actually the event of happiness. You can live a life of happiness, of kindness right now, starting now. You can take back control starting now. You can understand when you're sad, right? This is part of the evolution of you and your growth. There's going to be tough times, right? There's going to be times that you have to power through, and you're going to build mental toughness and have resilience to get the transformation that you deserve. But you have to understand what those emotions are to, one, either just understand why they're happening, but two, understand why you don't want them, right? Why you don't want them, why you want to push away from them, right? We're either running towards pleasure or running away from pain, right? That is where we're going. And at some point, we have to find the difference between the two. Next is become the witness of your life. My kids love this thing where every time we go to Texas Roadhouse, is their favorite place to go out and eat, right? They have this thing up on the TV, and we don't let them watch a lot of TV at home. And so they have this thing where these people are doing things, and they're trying to walk on a trampoline, and the trampoline topples, bounces and cracks through, or they're on a skateboard, and the skateboard flips, and they fall, and they have all these accidents, right? And you're just like, whoa, what in the heck were that person thinking, right? Well, what if you stepped outside yourself today and watched how you're acting, and watched how you're showing up, watch how you're speaking to people, watch how you're presenting yourself, looking at yourself to how you look, right? What if you were standing on the other side of you, taking a look back at you? Are you proud of what you're seeing? And if you're not, is it time to make calculated choices to pivot away from the habits that have formed you to where you are, that you don't want to look at, into the person you want to be? Now, this isn't, the part here where it's like, put yourself down. This is you taking true account of where you are today. You can't jump out from where you are. You can't just, tomorrow just transform, right? Metamorphosis into this thing that's this magical being, right? But you are magical because you're taking control of your life right now. You're taking and seizing back control of you right now. And that gives you the stage to fully be self-aware of who you are, so you can understand and choose the greatness that's ahead of you. So take a look at you, where you stand today, so you can take a full dissection of the pieces that you need to build upon and the pieces that you need to replace. Next is finding purpose in everyday activities, right? I used to love making games, right? We worked, Peely and I, when we first met, at this very, very busy bar. We sold the most Corona in the world for 3 summers in a row. Like, think about that. And just in the summer, compared to other bars and restaurants, in other, countries that were literally the entire year. So we would just have boxes and boxes and boxes, right? And so, like, boxes, there was a day for just, taking cardboard out. Like, how crazy is that? So I would go help these guys, right? That were stacking all these boxes. I just made a game of it. Like, how quick can we do it? How quickly we get through this, right? Can we beat our time? It was like, NASCAR, when you're going out there and like they come in for the pit stop and they're trying to change the tires. We were trying to do that, right? We were just finding purpose in an activity that had to get done, but instead of regretting it, like, we made it an activity. And I didn't pass that. I used it as a fitness regimen, right? Because I always are pushing on my body, like, okay, how fast can we do this? What can we do, right? To really push the limit on this. Like, how fast can we push the other guys? And you know what happened? Everybody got on board. Next thing you know, everybody was involved each and every week that were really trying to beat the time, right? Push the time, push the level, push the event, right? To make it happen. What happened? People around us started to build, and it started to transform to other parts of the business, right? Other parts of the business. Why? Because if you put purpose and intention on what you're doing, it starts to counteract all the negativity around you, and starts to bring other people into that, right? Because they see the purpose that you're bringing to the stage. What do? They bring purpose too. They bring intention. Now, are there going to be people that push against you? Absolutely. So what? Put your purpose into your attention, right? Into positive action, and you will get positive results. And positivity is going to overcome negativity in the long run. It's going to overcome the things, the little pieces, the crabs that are trying to pull you back into the bucket. If you take your attention off of them and put your intention into what you are executing on, all of that goes away. Take control back of your life. Be purposeful with your everyday actions. And lastly, let go of the outcomes. We spend all the time in the journey. We spend all the time in the roadways. We spend all the time doing the process. The outcomes are the results of good intentional execution. Put the work into things you can control, the steps each and every day, the moments of time that you can go to push forward each and every day to get results. But if you focus so much on the result that you're going to lose track of the steps you're doing, you're going to lose track of your path, right? So if I'm here in Tennessee and I want to go, over to Vancouver, right? If I start focusing just on, I hope I get to Vancouver, but I forget to take into account to the direction of my steps ahead of me, well, I may be heading to Mexico. Take control back by choosing to focus on the actions that are in front of you right now. And this gets back to embracing your present moments, feeling the emotion in front of you, becoming a witness of your life, finding action and purpose in your days, and then taking accountable action to be uncomfortably brave to what's in front of you right now. That is how you level up. That is how you live 100. That is how you find fundamentals that fit the need to improve yourself, your business, and everyone around you. That is Live 100 in a nutshell. That is how you take control and action back in your life. All right. Thank you for everyone who's given us this. So much great feedback. I'm hearing from you each and every day. It's just been so empowering to hear this message and how it's helping you to take choosing and action in your life. If you can do anything for us, go down there and leave us an honest ratings review. We'd love to hear from you. Great feedback. We read them all. Go out there and take action today in your life. Don't wait for tomorrow. Don't live in the past. This is your time right now. Let's do this.